What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XRP today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, you guys. It is the 29th day of June, and here we are, 21 hours, 39 minutes left in this day and this week. Coming up on the weekly close, and then tomorrow the monthly close will be had. Um, Firmly entrenched in this bull flag. It looks like we're just in this massive, massive, very well structured flag, you guys. Flagpole here. You've got your flag right here, right? I didn't draw it best, but you can see what I'm going for, right? I actually want to look at this. I want to come back out to this. I'm going to look at this real quick, and then we're going to get into the short-term stuff, okay? Just from a low to a high, what have you done? You missed your 382. That's been happening so much lately. It's not normal. And I say lately, I mean, this was back in April, but it's not normal. Understand, normally you would go to the 382. It's kind of odd that you didn't. By the way, I don't think that that's what's going to happen. I don't think that XRP, I mean, could it? Could it go all the way down? Let's try and actually, like, think about it. What would happen if that were to happen? If XRP were to go down? No. Because then what? Bitcoin's going to drop 15%? No, that's not going to happen, man. No, no. XRP would probably drop at like twice the rate Bitcoin drops. So if XRP dropped 32%, Bitcoin would have to drop at least like 16%. And what, from here? We're going to drop 16%. We're not going below 90K. No way, man. No. I mean, maybe. Anything can happen. I'm not saying it can't. We found support there before, but that would just be that'd be so crazy, man. I don't think it's going to happen. I think this is a one-off where you go below the 236 and you didn't actually hit the 382, but still very, very odd behavior there as well. Maybe I should not take from that low. Maybe I should take it from this low overall, low to high here. 236 support. I like that a little bit more, actually. That looks a little bit better, but still, you wicked pretty far below that 236. Anyways, getting away from that, let's look at the short-term stuff. Okay, looking at the 1 hour time frame here. 1 hour time frame. Here we are at about $2.18. Yeah. Looking at the indicators, we've got a bit of bearish divergence on the RSI, right? Lower highs there with higher highs in the price. You can see there. So that is bearish divergence there. The stochastics have the same thing, and you're oversold right now. MACD crossing down, building bearish momentum as you're crossing too. Been pretty disrespectful of this zero line with the MACD, so I bet you do go back down. That makes me think that you go a little bit lower here. You're at 218 right now. Yeah, you'll probably go a little bit lower. How low is a little bit? I don't know. Let's see. Low to high. Low to high here. Yeah, probably down to like $2.15, right around there. Find support at prior resistance here, prior resistance there. You know, $2.15 sounds right. Maybe $2.12, 11 cents at the lowest, but I think 2.15 right around there sounds about right. You're at 2.18 now, so a little bit lower. And the indicators seem to agree with that as well. If we're looking at the 4 hour time frame here, rejecting the overbought zone on the RSI is not a good look in itself. You look like you're about to cross down out of the stochastics, but you still are in the overbought zone, which I guess is good. The MACD getting a lesser reading, is dramatically lesser reading in the histogram here than you had here, but you're at the same highs. You're literally like at the exact same highs here as you were back here, but just dramatically lesser. I wouldn't call it bearish divergence technically because while it is basically in that same exact area, you're just below these highs. But you see it's basically right there, like the closing highs on the candles. But you have a dramatically lower reading in the MACD. It's like you're trying, you didn't do anything with it. You're probably going to roll back over. You might find support. I would think these oscillators find support on the zero line just as they did here. You probably see something like that. So it won't be a dramatic crash. You're not going to go like below $2 or anything like that, but a little bit lower might make sense at prior areas of resistance, prior areas of support, prior areas of support and resistance back here, right? Something around 211, 215, something around there, right? You're at 218 now, so nothing crazy, nothing too crazy, guys. We're not ending the world with these predictions. Just a little bit of downside to come. It makes sense to me. The daily time frame, things start to get interesting. Okay, the stochastics are coming off of the oversold area, looking to get overbought. You're finding a little turbulence now, and again, going down a little bit's okay, but a little turbulence now nonetheless. I think that this move continues to grow. Okay, and once you get overbought, that's whenever the magic's really going to start to happen. Same thing with the RSI, right? You're finding a little turbulence here. Maybe you come down a little bit. You find support at like the 45, but you'll continue to grow and you'll get into the overbought zone. And once you get overbought, which maybe it happens in the second week of July, maybe it happens in the first week, who knows? but probably somewhere in like that first half of July, I would expect you get into the overbought zone, both on the stochastics and the RSI. That's when you'll be breaking out of this overall range here, and you should be seeing higher prices. This end of month rally really didn't happen at all, guys. It's not what we were looking for. I mean, sure, you moved up a little bit, but you moved down most of the month, so you're kind of boring and moving down, so you moved up a little bit. That's my cat, if you guys hear him. He's being pathetic. He's like, dude, give me wet food. I'll get you. Don't you worry, buddy. I'm making videos here. You want to come say hi? Yeah, come say hi. Come here. Come here. What the hell? He was like all scared. I went to pet him. I don't hit my cats, man. I don't know why. Maybe he just knows I'm making videos, so he's like, "Are you gonna shoo me away, or are you gonna pet me?" I'm giving you love. Don't worry. He's a good boy, man. That's Rafiki. I don't know. He might jump up. Let's see. Let me see. Come here. Come here. Normally it's Mufasa, right? This time it's Rafiki. Come here. He's the one that's less afraid. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Come on. Come on. Up, up, up. There we go. There he is. There he is. I love his little striped tail. I love it, man. He's a good boy, aren't you? Oh, yes. Oh, you're such a good boy. He loves being coddled, man. He really does. Okay, hold on. I used to do this to them whenever they were cats. Or like kittens. I used to flip them upside down like this. I would get the claws every time, but then rub their bellies. You see that? He loves it now. Do this to a cat. They're going to claw you. They hate it. But these guys, they'll take the belly rubs. He's like, stop putting me on display, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm just showing you off is all. Okay, daily time frame. Enough cat. Daily time frame here. MACD is set up to do some bullish things as well, right? We went over the stochastics and the RSI, how once you get into the overbought zone, things are going to be really good. The MACD, when you flip and you get above the zero line here, things are also going to be really good. I would think. You also have a little double bottom here in the oscillators as well. You're set up for greatness. And I would assume if we're looking at this here, the oscillators probably will see a higher, you're kind of in a higher trend right now. Higher lows, higher highs. You're going to see a higher trend and or higher readings in the oscillators. You're probably going to get higher readings in the MACD as well on the histogram. This aligns very well with my theory that this next move, whenever you move up, is going to be dramatically more bullish than the last move was. You're going to be dramatically more bullish on this next move, right? This took you a month to move. You know, you're at like April 7th from the low of $1.63 all the way up to a high of $2.64 on May 12th, a little bit over a month to do that. You're going to see in that same amount of time, you're going to see exceptional price. You're going to be at new all-time highs, guys. And I think by the end of July, we should be worth multiple dollars more than what our current all-time high is now. Okay, current all-time high being at like 340, I bet we'll be above $5, if not more, by the end of July. I really did expect more out of the month of June, and the fact that June was so boring sets us back a little bit. I'm expecting XRP to top off. We'll probably get to that $11 to $15 target area in August instead of July. Unfortunately, it's gonna be in August because again, June was just not the month that we were thinking it was gonna be, for whatever reason. But there's some bullish stuff happening in July for XRP specifically and for crypto as a whole. There's some very bullish things coming up, some bullish events. So hopefully that is a catalyst that will help cascade the prices higher. I do believe that, you know, being in this consolidation phase since December here for this long, whenever we break out, I just expect a fantastic rally to happen, right? A lot of people right now, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, I think a lot of people are assuming that XRP doesn't see a move like this. This was kind of a one-off. Oh, it was boring for a long time, so, you know, you got this, but it's not going to happen again. The next move is going to be more tame. People are expecting it to be more tame, but the thing is, man, so if you're looking at it, you've been consolidating for multiple cycles. You mean to tell me you're going to break out to new all-time highs, you're going to stop at $6? That's not going to happen, man. You're going to explode. It's going to be explosive, and sure, maybe you don't have 1 month that's up 283%. Maybe it's 2 months that are up like 250% or 200%. I don't think so, though. I really wouldn't be surprised if July was spectacular, if July was even a bigger month than we had in November, and then August was a month that kind of topped that off. Or maybe it's in reverse. Maybe July is just the kickstart, and then August we see a month that's bigger than this. I wouldn't be surprised in the least if this next move overall was similar in size yet bigger in size than the last move that we had, right? And if we take this here from the low, relative low, to the relative high, and we put this at the relative low of this area here, that'd put us at $11. I think $11 is a suitable minimum target, but I think we'll see higher prices than that. Every fib target that we have, man, if we're looking at this from a high to a low, I mean, I don't think that we stop at the 1272. And if we see a move that's similar to this one, we're going to be above there anyways. The next fib that we have is at $13, right? 13.56. And oftentimes you actually go a little bit above the 1414. You don't stop right at it. High to low here, you know, you've got the 1886 right there, the 200 level right there. There's a lot of reasons, a lot of probability to find resistance basically around $13 or more, if not at least around $11. But I don't have anything else that I want to say, guys. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted with the cat there. I haven't seen him all day. He's been outside all day, so it was good to see him. I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, he's funny, man. He's my boy. Anyways, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I will see you guys on the next one. Okay, take care. Be patient. Be patient. I know I'm speaking to the right community when I say be patient, but we're almost there, man. The light is at the end of the tunnel. And again, remember, as far as consolidation goes with this this phase here, we're actually very, very similar. We're even similar on the stochastics. We're even more bullish on the MACD than we were back here. Very similar on the RSI and in consolidation phase kind of timing as we were here when we saw 1 month that was up 746%, right? We've got the SEC lawsuit getting settled finally. The appeal, everything is going to be settled. It's going to be put to bed. The RSI is finding support at the same area here, and XRP is in the United States crypto stockpile, right? So we just got a more bullish narrative, and then there's more stuff than just that with XRP going on, with stable coins and everything. You know, there's and the XRP ledger, big institutions investing. There's so much stuff going on with this thing right now. It's going to rip through the roof, and I highly doubt that after 2 cycles of consolidation, we're going to stop at anything less than $11. Okay, hit the like button. But when do we stop? That's the question. Is it going to be July? Is it going to be August? I'm thinking it's going to be August now. So hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, take care. Bye bye.